Hey everybody, it's Angie and welcome to Hot and Flashy. In today's video I wanted to share with you the results of an experiment I've been conducting for the last 6 months on the skin of my neck. The last time I did my anti-aging skincare routine, I was switching up neck products because I had been trying to use my prescription retinoid face cream on my neck, and my neck had become so super sensitive to that. It had become red and irritated and itchy and looked twice as old as it really was, that I couldn't use it anymore. So in January I had started using an over-the-counter retinol to see if over time that would help my neck, and that was the CeraVe Skin Renewing Cream Serum. So I was using this, it was going along great, it wasn't irritating my neck. Right about that same time, one of my favorite skincare companies, Timeless, came out with their Matrixyl Synthe 6 serum. And so many of you asked me to use it that I picked it up and I thought, well, let me try to use it on my neck. It's an interesting place to conduct an experiment because whatever happens on my neck is the product of just over-the-counter skincare. No prescriptions going on here. I haven't had, an IPL or a Fraxel dual laser treatment on my neck, and I have had all that stuff done in my face. This wasn't just a test of just this. I didn't stop using everything else and just use this. I did it in combination with this because the thing with the Matrixyl products is that these are all made by a French company called Sederma, and you know how I am about like the scientific data and the clinical trials. Well, there are trials on this, but they were all conducted by Sederma and they're not in the public record, so you can't really look at the clinical trials themselves. You can just go by what Sederma tells you were the results of the clinical trials. That doesn't mean that they're skewed, that doesn't mean that they're not accurate. It just means that you take it with a grain of salt because there is a conflict of interest. They are selling the product, and where it hasn't been independently tested, I tend to have less faith in it than I do something like this, which is a retinol product, and retinol has been studied for 20, 30, 40 years, and there is so much clinical data on retinol and what it can do for your skin. The one big selling point about all the Matrixyl products is that they claim to have retinol-like results, but without any skin irritation. My disclaimer with all of my anti-aging before and after pictures is that I put these pictures out there for you to be the judge. I'm not trying to sell you especially an expensive product. So anyone who tells you that you 100% have to use something that says eye cream on the label, or says neck cream on the label, or has only pharmaceutical grade ingredients in it is the only thing that will work, I personally don't believe that that's true. I believe that you can get the exact same active ingredients in less expensive formulations from reputable companies. I think that if it has retinol in it, it doesn't matter to me if it costs $10 or if it costs $150, well, it does matter to me. I don't think that $150 retinol works any better than a $10 retinol, depending on how much is in there, okay? But you have to do your research and figure out which ones actually have a good ingredient in there. Oh, where was I going with that? Oh yeah, it was my disclaimer about the pictures. So, I try to keep the conditions the same with the pictures. The before pictures were taken in January. I'm sitting in the same spot, I'm using the same camera, I'm using the same lighting. I try to match the angle of my neck in this case, how far up I'm tilting my chin. It being 6 months apart and this being a home setting, of course I can't match the conditions exactly, but I try. So that's it, let's go into the pictures. In this first picture, I don't really see a huge clear difference between the length and depth of my one big wrinkle. From the front, it looks pretty much the same. It's when I look at these side angle pictures that I can see how really crepey my skin was, and that I see a huge difference in the before and the after. And I really see a difference in the crepey skin around the big wrinkle. And that was shocking to me. I really couldn't believe it. I'm as big a skeptic as you guys are, and I was blown away by these pictures. I was even trying to make it look as bad in the after as in the before, and try as I might, I couldn't do it. So, even going like this and getting my neck skin to look all wrinkly and awful, it still didn't look as awful as in the first one. So I feel like Part of it could be that the before pictures were taken in January. You know, I live in New England, it's very cold here, the air is very dry in the winter. I'm in heated environments where the air is also very dry. So it could just be the winter to summer effect, but I have to say that with the combination of this, I have had no irritation, no redness. My skin seems to be like healthier looking and more moisturized and more glowy, and from the before and afters it looks much less crepey. I can't say that there's a huge difference in these like big, you know, set in wrinkles, but what are you going to do? My neck skin has been hanging around my body for 54 years, but I am very pleased with the results I've had with these two. I'm going to keep using this combination on my neck because I think that it is definitely working. There are links to both products in the information box below. I buy this from Timeless. I also have a discount code for you guys. My code is for $5 off your order. It is HF5 off. These are inexpensive. Most of their price points are $24.95 for a 1 ounce serum. And this is a drugstore product. I think this is in the $11 to $15 price range, so another really good one. If you can't use Retin A on your face, I recommend this one for your face as well, or maybe this combo for your face since it has been doing nice things for my neck. So I think that was pretty much everything I had to say in the video. I hope you found it helpful and informative. And as always, I thank you for your time and appreciate your watching, and I'll see you in the next video. So take care, everybody, and have a great day. Bye-bye.